Hey everyone, Greg DeMarco here and welcome. I want you to know that I help salespeople become sales professionals and get real results in their career. And I'm able to do this because I help them remove the obstacles that stand in the way of their success. So I've talked about the subject of passion and enthusiasm before, and I wanted to talk about it again in a different light and give you a real example of what I'm talking about. When I was in the marine business, I used to obviously travel to different places and see the boats made and all that kind of stuff. But there was one manufacturer in particular that taught me a valuable lesson that I'll never forget. And he was an engine manufacturer for one of the wakeboard boats. And before I went and saw him speak about talking about his engine and how special it was, I wasn't really interested in engines other than they made great noise, and I loved the fact that they performed, but I didn't really get into the mechanics that well. And when I listened to this guy speak, it was like a light went off in my head, and he inspired me to understand better how engines work and what made them great and what didn't make them great. And this guy, I'm telling you, he could make a believer out of you in an instant. He was so passionate. He was actually one of the owners of the business, the manufacturer. And they couldn't have picked a better guy to describe this engine and how it worked. It had a fuel water separator. It had a transmission. It was unbelievable. This guy had so much passion and enthusiasm for this engine that I was sold. I knew that the engine sold that boat, and that was the best wakeboard boat on the market because of that engine. This guy was phenomenal. And not only that, he talked in terms of my engine does this, my engine does that, my engine separates itself from the pack because of these things. And he took total ownership of that product. He was passionate. He totally believed that his engine was the best out there. And that inspiration and that enthusiasm and that passion for his product actually inspired me to understand better how engines worked, why that engine was so important to this boat, and how I could actually sell it. And it was on the merits of, when you're in the wakeboard boat industry, people have certain needs that are different than general boaters. One of them is getting people out of the water quickly. Well, now I knew how to sell that point, because of the transmission, because of the torque, all this horsepower, the ballast systems, everything. So I just wanted to say that to give you an idea that how important it really is to have that passion and enthusiasm. And I hope that helps. Leave a comment, like, subscribe. Love to hear from you, and I'll see you again on another video. Thanks very much. Take care.